G'day, you good dunce. What the bloody hell's going on? You having a good night? Or day? Or whatever time it is for you? Orcrus, Jupers. Orcrus is stolen first, of course. Of course. They're a horse, of course. $8 a.m. for you? Ooh, you gotta be having a coffee then. Perfect time to watch some stream? Exactly. Watch the stream and have a steam if you're in Scandinavia with a sauna and all that. Yeah, you get it. You understand. You know what's happening. I hope. Let's see. Pop that there. Switch you over there. Ha! I remembered this time. Remembered. There. Actually started figuring out what I was gonna use for testing my stuff. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out what legs I want to use, what chest I'm going to use, what arms I'm going to use, and connectors and stuff. And then before I start creating my models, I can get the armature right and I can get the Slime VR stuff mapping and whatnot. Yeah. 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 You know it. You know it. I did get my overlay set up with the VMC UDP server stuff, so that's the game we're looking for. Hello everyone, welcome in. Jeez. That was a bit loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Get raided, nerd? How dare you? I will not get. I'm gonna stay right here and be raided. I think that's what you're saying. I think that's what you were telling me to do anyway. I think. I don't know. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome in. How was your stream, Aaron? How are you doing, Booyah and El Gran Decabong? That sounds like the correct pronunciation. Yep. Rosies, how are we? Ghibli, welcome in y'all. Decabong. Yep. Yep. El Gran Decabong. Perfect. What up, crazy cowboy? It's my favorite floating head. Not just your favorite floating head. I am the best head on Twitch. Deku Treebong. I don't think Tree was in there. Your favorite piss colored floating head. Call me Pino. Yes. Anyway. Now that ads are over. What do you got on for the rest of the night, Aaron? You got much? You got plans and such? I was just showing off the, I got Slime VR stuff all connected and trackers set up and whatnot. And I've got my overlay set up with a VMC server connector. So it like connects to Slime VR and receives data about bone positions and whatnot. I was just showing everyone that I'm trying to figure out like a little mannequin that we could use to test the bone rigging and the mapping of stuff before I start creating my own 3D models. So, yeah. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. Maybe in a month's time I'll have a body. Yeah. Morning, Hadouken. What's going on? Who's having coffee right now? This is a show of hands. If you're having coffee, put... I don't know. I don't know. If you're having coffee, type... Type Ahmed Duty in chat if you're having coffee. I had a caffeine pill. Does that... Yeah, that counts. That counts. I just had a cup at home 10 minutes ago, but haven't gotten one at the office yet. Fair. Fair. At least you've had one. Yeah. A caffeine a day keeps the doctor in pay. I don't know. I can't get over I'm better duty. Yeah, so everyone is aware. We have some new employees that you can hire in Bobble Shop Sim. You've got Bob Lee. You've got Ivana Lickyu. We've got Hugh Jass. Mo Ron. Anna Bell. Max Toole. Anita Barth. And our personal favourite, Ahmed Adoudi. Which we did manage to get Boolean to say. That was fun. That's great. Hey. I figured Annabelle doesn't seem like a pun until you realize that the bobbleheads occasionally come to life. And then it's like, oh, Annabelle, the doll that's like possessed the toys. Right. Ah. I mean, after like 5 minutes, a dowdy. Yeah, he kept saying a dowdy. A dowdy. A dowdy. A dowdy. Ruined the joke. Ruined the joke. Now we're actually, I'm improving. I'm improving things to do with stuff. This here is being replaced with a held container, which can hold an array of items. So you can hold multiple card packs at the same time. Yeah, smart, you see. We're thinkers around here. Unfortunately, that's all we are. Yeah. That's what I was doing. Gotta go through all this. That there needs to change. Use Bobble. Hold object. That's what we want to do. What up, Progigon? Now, correct me if I'm wrong here. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I was given a link by Micro. They sent me a link in Steam, in Discord. This is you, isn't it? Right there. Right there. Interfission. I know duckonomics. Yeah, yeah. I noticed duckonomics. Right there. Danny Carker. That's you in the corner, is it? It's nice. I was looking at it and I was like, this is an interesting idea. Fishing seems to be very big. If you had have asked me what's going to be a big thing in 2025, 2026, I would not have said fishing. But I mean, recently I've played Dredge, and I've played Nice Day for Fishing, and I see a bunch of fishing games being made by creators, and fishing exists in every RPG, and it's like, fishing has just blown up. Maybe it's time for another bass fishing game, yeah? There aren't a lot of Twitch integrated games. This would be a fun concept for the chat. It's difficult to come up with a integrated game. Bash fishing. It's difficult, alright? Bash fishing is better than bash fisting, okay? Infinitely better. Lurkbait Twitch fishing is also nice. Bash pissing. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, you dunt. Hope you're having a good day. Mike, congrats on being second. Dex, congrats on being third. My goodness. So many people are now late. So many. I do like it. It's got a lot of good potential outside of the demo. I'm gonna have to watch that if I was signed in. Timer mode, 5-minute round with unlimited bait. Pff, unlimited bait. Pff, come on. Come on. I like it. I like it a lot. Keep me posted on it. Yeah. Yeah, I've spent some time trying to come up with a Twitch game myself. It's difficult. It's difficult. I had the idea of like a maze RPG kind of thing, where a maze is randomly generated, and someone in chat has to like try and find their way through, and it displays at the bottom, like the bottom part of the screen along here. And it's first person, kind of like those old school games where you like click forward to move forward, and you do that sort of thing. And then other people in chat can like spawn stuff in, or take stuff away from the player, make it easier or harder for the person going through the dungeon. But then I got stuck with trying to do maze generation for like an hour, and I was like, that's too much work. The stream delay is a big challenge. Yeah. And that's why I was thinking, if you have it where they move forward when they type like walk or W or something in chat, the player that's playing moves forward, and then the rest of chat can like choose stuff to happen. And the player has like actions that they can do after they move and stuff. So procedural mages sound tough, yeah. I think what made it even worse is I was trying to build the thing in Raylid. So I think that made it just so much more difficult to try and get my head around. Because I was like, how the hell do I do maze generation? Not only that, but how the hell do I do it in C++? Threw me for a loop, that one. Yeah, I think I'll stick with Bobble Shop Sim for now, which hopefully by May 24th will be done, and I can release it fully. But it'll probably be more mid-June at this rate. And then we'll move on to our next game, a puzzle game. I'll give you a brief insight into what my planning is at for that. So what? Maybe 10 different types of puzzles. 3 NPCs, dialogue. So the tutorial level is going to be cognitive tests. So things like Simon Says, a maze that you have to complete by drawing it through from start to finish. And then you have to actually do that maze in first person. Remember the way to go and whatnot. Stuff like that. There'll be common sense puzzles, which will be... It's like, oh, here's a burning building. Run in and save your belongings. And it's going to be like, no, don't do that. Common sense, do not run back into your house to try and save your phone or your laptop. No, stupid. There's going to be paradox puzzles. Yeah. And then there's going to be a whole storyline to go with it. It's going to be an amazing storyline. You're gonna have a scientist that you talk to at the start of each section, and then after that, after they've explained the puzzles and stuff for you and what you'll be looking at, there's going to be 2 AI robots that kind of like monitor your progress, and they're gonna have jokes and snarky quips about how well you do. So if you fail everything, they're going to start talking to you like you're a child. It'll be good. It'll be fun. I don't have a Steam page for that one yet. I do have a Steam page for Bobble Shop Sim, which Aaron was showing off before. So, yeah. This here, I really need to update the trailer for this. Yeah. Really need to update the trailer. Because the trailer in the trailer, you see the UI. Like this. This is the current in-game UI. We've improved this immensely. So it's now... I can't run the game at the moment. Because if I run the game, it'll break. Let's see. Where is it? There it is. Here's the new UI. Look how much nicer it is. So much better. And you've even got, like, as you go up the tablet, you can see, like, the edge of the tablet there as if it's, like, tilted back a bit from you. Okay. And you got buttons up the top as well. Like physical buttons that would actually be on a tablet. It just looked better. Looks infinitely better. So many updates to deploy. Many updates. Get held objects. I don't want to pop back. No. This is what we need. Yeah. I'm confident I can still get this done by May 24th, though. Yeah. Pretty confident. Pretty confident. If hold array is empty, we can just return interacts here. Otherwise, we go interacts, append array, be thank you for the follow too. Much appreciated. You fantastic Gidon. Thank you for the wish list too. Much appreciated. You fantastic Gidon. Don't ask me how it's doing on wish lists and stuff, because I'm purposefully not bothering to check that. I'm just making the game, and if it does well, it does well. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I think once I've got the updated demo and the updated trailer, one thing I want to do is put up some posts on like the r/Godot and r/GameDev, or r/ like whatever. Put some posts up there for the game. That might boost wish lists. I don't know. What do we need? Hold array. Back. Get interactions. Beautiful. The reason why I set up this array here is just because I don't want to try and return empty here, because I've had issues with Godot going, ooh, that empty, that array there isn't an array of type interact data. So yeah, that's the only reason. Ooh, gifted a sub. Much appreciated, Shade. Much appreciated. What do we owe the honor? I am making Bobble Shop Simulator. It's right there. I can't show it off at the moment because I've broken the game. Like, it won't run at the moment. So I need to get all of this stuff to do around the hold container implemented before we have a running game again. Yeah. I'm using Linux. Yeah. Running Arch with Hyperland, and it has been the most fun I've had with an operating system in so long. So long. Actually. So I bought some Bluetooth headphones to replace these cabled ones because this cable is like breaking and the audio drops out sometimes. And then I realized when I was setting up this PC that I'm using, I set this PC up like a year before I started streaming, like before I even decided to start streaming. I got a motherboard without Wi-Fi because I was like, it's got to be plugged into Ethernet. I don't need Wi-Fi, and I'm never going to have anything Bluetooth connected to it. Why do I need Wi-Fi? Now I need Wi-Fi because I need Bluetooth. So I gotta spend like $30 or $50 to get like a Wi-Fi card to put in to have Bluetooth, so that I could just get like a little Bluetooth dongle. Fucking Jesus. Unforeseen circumstances. Some wireless headphones come with USB dongle. Not these ones. Not these ones. These are like for, I think they're for like mobile phone stuff. I know, Brown. I know, it's very nice. It's very nice. I wish these came with a USB. But no. I mean, my mouse comes with a USB. My mouse comes with a USB, but I think this only connects to the mouse. Yep, make 'em Bobble Shop Simulator. That's right. It's just a silly, funny little game. It's not meant to be taken seriously. We have employees like Bob Lee and Huge Ass, and our personal favorite is Ahmeda Duty. Clean my mouse a little bit while I'm here. I also need to make some more bobbleheads, like Dookie Ookie, no relation to Mr. Hanky. However, I plan on making a 2D side view game called Shartbound. Thank you to Content King. And Shartbound is going to be, you play a little poo that's going through the pipes, or going through the plumbing. You gotta like fight things and stuff, and it's gonna be South Park style. Like South Park Stick of Truth style kind of thing. Or the Fractured But Whole, whichever one it was. But yeah, there's a few we need to create. You're in cybersecurity, last year bachelor's. Ooh, nice. Very nice. How are you finding it? Because I've tinkered with some cybersecurity. Done some certificates and whatnot. The work that I was given after I got it was very DevOps heavy. So that kind of turned me off. Have you hacked Facebook yet? You don't need to hack Facebook. You just ask someone that works there 3 questions, and then you have access to their password, and you just use that to get in. You don't hack Facebook, you hack people. Social engineering, the weakest form of any security system, is people. And just look at what happened to Claude. Look at what happened to Claude. someone misconfigured a file, and now now all the Claude code is just out there for everyone. I think someone actually took the Claude code and configured it so that it worked with any of the AI interface out there, like Gemini and OpenAI and Copilot and all this stuff. It just works with any of them. Misconfigured? You mean vibe coded configuration? Honestly, I would not be surprised. Can you imagine how much AI code stock would drop if Anthropic released a statement saying, so yeah, someone vibe coded the config file that ended up that had the code leak. But AI code is still secure. You can still use it for your stuff. I just imagine at that point everyone just being like, no thank you. I think they also used Axios, didn't they? Like people were thinking, or people were starting to suspect that because the Claude code had Axios as a package, that the hack, like the Axios supply chain attack, got the people that put that in access to Anthropic server, and then they did that. They like released. And now Anthropic's like, no. That's not what happened. It was human error. That's what did it. You know what? What am I going to do? I'm going to here. I'm going to go... return old array is empty. Actually, no. Not is holding. Love coding. I love learning new thing with AI. I use so many different terminals, and I love game development. Shout out to Cork Genjin. But Blender, Unity, Unreal 5, Roblox Studio. Have you seen War Drive, the movie? I have not. I think I saw something about that. Yeah, this one. It's a new movie. Yeah, can't say I've seen this. I didn't even hear about this movie. Didn't even hear about it. I watched it on wookmovie.to for free. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I've got Amazon Prime, and I'm pretty sure I'll get access to it soon.
Did anyone get to check out Twitch Retro on April 1st? It looked cool, but it just brought you to the main site.
Twitch Retro. You mean Twitch when it was good? Twitch before shitification. Twitch before they decided to have 5 different hype trains instead of fixing the problems. Is that a demon or Morgan Freeman? It was a demon. It was a demon. It's a legit site. Doesn't matter. I don't want those types of sites posted because those types of sites, it doesn't matter if they seem legit, they could lead to malware. They're more likely to lead to malware. So we'll keep those sites to ourselves. Watching for 2 years, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We'll keep those sites to ourselves because the other reason is I don't want my chat to be a place where people share links to illegally watch stuff. So, yeah. Couldn't do my one job here. I know, right, Oki? Let's see. Or the player is holding it. Yeah. That makes sense. Still can't get over how cute this emote is. It is pretty good. It is pretty good. If you have a job here, you could pin wishlist. I'm not too worried about that. Again, I'm not really concerned about how well Bobble Shop Sim does. I'm more focusing on just getting the game finished. We'll see how it goes after. Yeah. If it's not empty, so if it is holding, yeah. There we are. UF with shell. What? What type of shell are we talking about? Little space person? Just hoping with the fingers too? That's... It does make me feel like I should get like one of my emotes where like the mustache is creating eyes and there's like stars in there. Put some blush in the mustache here. Ish shell. What the hell is ish shell? I've heard of fish and ZSH and bash obviously and shell, but I don't know what ish shell is. Clean up. Yeah, sweet. This one here, I want to change this to be hold objects.
What was that Razer hologram thing? Well, whatever it is, they're making a smaller version.
Razer hologram. Are you talking about the Razer AI game assistant? Razer Ava. This thing. Is that what you're talking about? Razer Easter specials. Crack the secret code and claim an exclusive Easter surprise so you can shell out less for more. Let's see if the code is actually... Decode your surprise. The loot is real this spring. From now till April 6th, crack the code on our page and redeem exclusive. So you've got to sign up and give them your info. So I ain't doing that. No thanks. No thanks. Go to the main site. They're making a new small one. Oh my god. Are you serious? The AI companion for your AI companion? God, I hate April Fools. It's so stupid. Fuck it. So stupid. So stupid. What's really annoying is that it's currently April 2nd for me. So I'm past April Fools. I'm over it. So... We let the troll Oki. How come the little AI companion doesn't get their own AI companion? No, it's not an AI companion. What you'll have to get for the AI, for the Razer Ava Mini, that's an AI companion for the AI companion, you'll have to get a Razer Ava Mini food bowl, and then it'll be like a little tiny one that just displays a food bowl with food in it, and that's for your Razer Ava Mini to have something to eat. And then you need to get a Razer Ava bag, which is just the same size as the Razer Ava Mini, but it just displays like a bag of animal food, and that's used to fill the Razer AI Mini food bowl. So just keeps going. Got to make an appointment with the Razer Ava groomer, so that way the groomer comes out and like grooms the dog or the cat or whatever, you know, brushes the hair, like brushes the fur, baths them, cleans them, clips the nails, brushes their teeth, all that stuff. You have to pay for them to come out once a month. And that's just going to be like a van that rocks up inside the AFA thing. It's a subscription service. Why am I giving them ideas? Why am I giving them ideas? God damn. Ooh, actually. I need to check what happens if I accept a repair while I'm already holding something. Type is repair, and player instant hold can hold. No. Not is holding. Not is holding, or repair order is not null, and well, we know the repair order is not going to be null. Repair order, no, because they won't be holding onto it. Unless it's broken still. I need to... This is interesting because the repair acceptance could be giving back a broken bobble, receiving a broken bobble, or receiving a broken bobble, returning a bobble that's been repaired, or returning a bobble that has not been repaired because 7 days have passed. That is, they're not holding, or repair order. So we can accept the repair if we're not holding something, or the repair quality is something other than incomplete. No. No. That's not right. For fuck's sake. There's so many different conditions. I'm going to break this out into accept sale, accept trade, accept repair, and accept purchase. Okay, accept purchase. If type is purchase, mid-ask price, oops. If type is not repair, type is not trade, all right, let's start moving this up. Not actually, no. I already know it's going to be that. So if ask price is greater than the amount of money they have, return out, otherwise miss ask price. Go to this. If that is 0, return out. You know what? Save us some lines. I think it's the same thing for this. Yep. And this one is going to be player instance hold is holding. So if it's not holding, so if repair order, repair quality is incomplete and repair order days repairing is greater than or equal to 7, and player instant hold what up, to boy? How you doing? How goes the things and the stuffs and the mackerels?
You're a thing.
I am a thing. I am a thing. Use me. Just don't beat me, okay? It hurts.
Don't be sus.
I wasn't. What was sus about that, Oki? Huh?
Why is bro so sus?
Why was that sus? Huh? Huh? Do you even know? You don't, because it wasn't. So, get over it.
Shave the beard.
Why would I shave the beard? That was the razor stuff. Jesus Christ. I never said don't use me, Oki, okay? I said I am a thing and use me.
Because triple chins are the new thing.
Alright? Alright? Don't try and put words in my mouth. I said, yes, I am a thing, so use me, but don't beat me because it hurts. So how... I don't see how that's sus at all. Exactly, Oki. Exactly. You get it. You're smart. Smarty, smarty, smarty pants. That's the thing was also on Twitch. Yep. I was watching it. Yeah, it was on Twitch. You can watch it again, I think, when they're like landing or something.
Am I a star?
No. No. Yeah, you're a demon. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you get the badge by watching the NASA live stream. That's what you do. God damn it, Nightbot. Keep making me look over. That's rude. Super rude. So we can accept the repair offer. We're gonna pause that. You can watch the stream and it ends in 25 days, 11 hours, and 58 minutes. Yeah. Correct. Now, we need to figure out this game during this ad break. Okay? It's not third person, it has single player, it could be horror survival, and it's 2013 to 2017. It's not Dead by Daylight. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Okay, so it's not that. It's not that. Looks like it will be first person, though. First person shooter horror. Or a first person puzzle horror. When did Poppy... That was like 2020s. That wasn't anything to here. Let's see. It's no Silent Hill. Could it be Bioshock Infinite? Oh, it is first person in 2013. Good, good. Hear you out. It's not Gary's mod. It's not Gary's mod. Stop it. It's not 7 Days to Die. It wouldn't have been fun if it was. If it was, yes. I agree, Yag. I agree. You know what I need? I need Aaron's emote cannon thing so I can put you over on the side there and have people shoot things at you. every time you say it's Gary's mod when it's clearly not, it just launches something at you. Portal 2 was before 2013, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 2011. It's not Infamous. It's not Prototype. Good day, Duke. How you doing? Every time you pop up Duke Smile, the first thing I think of is Duke Silver. Yeah, it's not Infamous, because Infamous is third person. This is first person. Oh my god, those ads. It's not Alan Wake. It's not Fear 3. Too late for Fear 3. We want to do a Deus Ex. True. Could also be a Dead Space. Maybe? I don't know. It's not a Deus Ex. It's not a Dead Space. It's by Team Sykescalar? Team Sykescalar? I feel like I would remember that name if I had played a game by them. Has anyone heard of them? Team Sykescalar? Psychedelica of the Ashen Hawk. I got no idea. I got no idea, so I'm just going to start guessing random things. What do I remind you of when joining? Duke Silver. Syndicate route? Yeah, fair enough. Yuppie Psycho. You don't know who Duke Silver is? Cry of Fear. Yeah, I was never guessing that. None of us were ever guessing that. You don't know who Duke Silver is? Duke Silver. Cry of Fear did not come out in 2013. It did, Yag. You're just old. Oh, the actor? No, it's not an actor. It's a character that they play in Parks and Recreation. Duke Silver is Ron Swanson's alter ego, and the actor is... I know his... Oh my god. Oh my god, how do I keep forgetting his name? Oh my god. Oh my god. How Nick Offerman, that's it. Oh my god. I keep forgetting his name. It's ridiculous. He was in Brooklyn Nine-Nine as a guest appearance as well. Thank you for the hydrate. His role was so awesome, yeah. Ron Swanson. The fact that he bought gold with his spare money and buried it. You think I'd bury my gold in a hole where any idiot can find it? That's fool's gold. Stay hydrated, queens. What about me? What about the jesters? Oh, don't we get water? The fuck? I'm the biggest queen. I mean, that makes sense since I am a king. And as per chess, king is more important than queen. I don't make the rules. Talking about hydration, is there still dinosaur juice left in Australia? Probably not. Probably not. Alright. I take it you want me to play a random Fanny Slam? Alright. Let's do it. I don't need luck. Ooh, now I've pinned you. Suck a dick. Haha! Motherfucker. Ah, you still had 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. Why'd you panic? Come on. Come on. Gotta think. Keep a check. Keep an eye on your time. Don't panic. It gives me flashback of my chess teacher being mad whenever I lost a game in a tournament. Why don't you take the free rook? Chess more toxic than League. I'm just saying they put themselves in that situation. Okay, they had time. They could have sat and thought about their next move for 10 seconds rather than moving into a place where they're gonna get screwed over. All right. That's the reason why I keep losing games, because I don't think about my next move. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, they can checkmate me now, can't they? Whoops. Redonkulous. Redonkulous. Call the dipshit queue up for your next rank. That's League. We had a player in our team who also had Tourette's, who was a really good player, but on every game he repeatedly spits error, error whenever his opponent made a bad play for the rest of the game. You can't just call toxic Tourette's. You can. You can, okay? See? Duke is allowed to because Duke can't control it. Duke's tick is saying that Tourette's is toxic. Ookly, I believe. Have a good one, Oki. What are we doing here? Good night, I love you. Good night, Oki. Have a good sleep, Doki. So if it's incomplete and greater than or equal to 7, and instance hold is holding, is holding custom bubble. Holding order bubble is going to be pair order bubble line item. No. Pair order. Player instance hold is holding. Player instance hold array front. There's so many checks that need to be done with this. No matter what people say, even though it's a condition, people with Tourette's can be annoying AF. Since it's genetical, I got 2 kids with Tourette's, and hell, the background noise running through our house is crazy. You sit down for a nice family dinner. Ends up in a swearing match with food fight combined. Food all over the floor from ticks, like throwing it. People swearing at each other. You could make a show out of that. You got to capitalize on this, Duke. I know it's just one way to manifest. I know. Okay, how many Tourette's a man has, that's no excuse. This is quoting a meme I saw before hearing about BAFTA crap. I am not the meme, it's a reference. Yeah. That whole BAFTA thing was very funny. Everyone losing their mind over it, and it's like, you do understand what Tourette's is, don't you? It's like, that's no excuse. It's like, just like it's no excuse that this person with no legs can't walk. Do you expect them to get up and do a jig? Like, do you expect them to stand and applaud when there's a standing ovation? What? Yeah, bloody dumbasses. My son is always humming and moaning while my daughter is squealing all the time. Yeah, Tourette. A household full of Tourette's. That would be an interesting TV show. Wife doesn't have Tourette's. I'm just picturing your wife sitting there with a glass of wine, just like. She's kind of burnt out at this point. Yep. A household filled with turrets does sound well fortified. With turrets? Where the hell did you get turrets from? Also, the rate of injuries in our house is crazy. It sounds like you need to like just give your wife a break for a week or something. It's like have him stay with family for like a week or something where they can like just relax in a pool. Some people with Tourette's lack quite some self-control. Yeah, exactly. If it's holding, taking 1 to 2 hours a day, where she just goes into the bedroom for herself and reads. Yeah, that's fair. That would be, especially not having grown up with it themselves. Yeah. What up, Nathir? How you doing? G'day. Fortunately, my Mr. Hyde stays away. Joking. Only drunk. I've like yapped before filtering it. And Jesus, I just hit away. Friends were okay with me, but I was dying from it. Can't imagine how she looked when our son was 4 and he first started showing signs of his first tick manifesting. Actually, I saw that there's research being done with patients that have like Parkinson's and stuff, that like where they're like always shaking, and they have like a like an electromagnetic pulse or something into an area of the brain that disrupts the damaged signal, and it like fixes, like they're like able to stop their hand from shaking. She shakes less than me now. Yeah, I was actually wondering, like, once they get that sorted for those people, is that going to have applications for like Tourette's? Tourette's is a chemical issue, not a damage issue. So Tourette's isn't like a neurological thing. Tourette's basically have less neuroinhibitors. It's neurochemical. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Impulses sort of not get filtered. Interesting. Yeah, like I would have thought it was like a neurological one.
Your mom is interesting, smiley face.
Do you still play that, DuBois? Please tell me you still play that. Because that would be funny. It'd be very, very funny. So any that'd be bad. Doesn't just get slept on.
OFC, not smiley face.
You can just pop out and bam. Merely thinking of it and it's done. Of course not. Alright, cool. Cool. Has its pro though, high reaction speed, on average higher learning capability, and also higher intelligence ceiling for certain types of pattern recognition or forms of learning. Interesting. Interesting. Where instance hold. Null if by instance is not holding, or player instance hold array front is not bobble, else front, because that will be bobble. And then we go if held bobble is not null and held bobble repair order equals repair order. So we do this, holding order bobble and repair order stage range rating 7 and holding order bobble, or repair order repair quality is not complete. Completed repairs has repair order. Yeah, what do I do with that incomplete repairs, actually? I don't trust myself with not double checking my brain with maths, etc. As an example, some smaller maths. I have the answer in my head without thinking, but it's like, how do I know this? I do the speaking in my head thing to read everything back to myself. That's fair. Only dysparaxia. What the hell is dysparaxia? Pattern recognition, brain's actually made for that. Yeah. Most IQ tests are just pattern recognition stuff. As the held Bobble's repair order. It'll be interesting to see if that breaks when it comes to certain stuff. Like a null holding a Bobble that is not, or that does not have a repair order associated with it. Is holding repair order, or game state shop settings has repair order. Yeah, that's perfect. Same here with Tourette's. I don't really know anything from first point of view. Yeah, same. Coding, I'm 100% focused and nothing happens, but after I'm exploding in ticks. I wonder if the people that were burned at the Salem witch trials actually just had Tourette's. Now, like, they're speaking with the devil, and their Tourette's is actually just them saying, like, some gibberish stuff. My aunt's the head surgeon at the local trauma hospital. She can work for 36 hours non-stop. but then she is ticking hard. Yeah. What I'm hearing, Duke, is you need to be 100% focused 100% of the time, and then you will never have any ticks. It doesn't work. I didn't say it was feasible or plausible. Just thought I'd throw it out there. Yeah. I think I can get rid of these 6 now. And up here, instead of that, we go down here. Actually, we can go match type. Purchase. Accept purchase. Accept trade. There we go. That'll work. They have to spend an insane amount of brain power to try and conceal it. Yeah. It's exhausting. Person who would rather not have Tourette's. It's super socially awkward when people don't know. And even if they know, they get annoyed anyway. You know what you need to do? You need to get all the people that live in your area with Tourette's together. And you need to go somewhere and have lunch. It's like, book it like a really fancy restaurant or something. Oh. I know you'd never want to do that. For some reason, if you have all the people with Tourette's around you, your own Tourette's gets worse. For some reason, people stimulate each other. Insane. Insane. No, Jordster. No. Bad Jordster. It's a healthy attitude, Duke. Who cares what people think? I think that'll work. I think that will work. Can hold. Yeah, it's different. If they're not holding, no. If they are holding, yeah, held object is not null, which is holding, and hold away front is delivery box. Or quantity held is 0, then we can't take from it. Otherwise, we do take from it if we're holding a box. Or we're not holding anything. I think this needs to change. What up, Corvus? Line item. If not holding, return line item. What up, Jeremy? How you doing? Unassigned. Otherwise, return hold array front item data line item. All right. Fantastic. Good to hear, Jeremy. I too am doing fantastic. I hope Corvus is doing fantastic too. Better be. Better be doing fantastic, Corvus. You hear? Yeah, you hear. You hear. So. So I need this. So I'm doing fantastic. Taking it with my latest OST. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. Let me pop them up. Now. Here. Grab this. Whoa, what did that do? Put that there. Nice little scratch for the record at the start. Nice. Okay. Nice. What object? I feel that's going to have some bugs in it, but I'll figure those out down the track. Interactions shouldn't be returning anything if we're not holding anything. Right? Or looking at it. Take item. Otherwise, get hold object. Hold. Okay, so that should be fine. They've just moved logic around, but I'm gonna double check it. Hold array clear. You need to be a try disconnect. Nice transition into the next song there, the phase 2. Very nice. Didn't even realize it. overall progress is good. I think I'm on track for end of May. May 24th release. Didn't I think I'm clearing it. Where else was I clearing it? There. Yeah, because we're not destroying it. Nice. Sounding good, Corvus. Hello, Kalina. How you doing? We still have playing. So we clear that. Should be able to get this finished tonight. Hope. If not, that's going to be a problem. Nah, we'll get it finished. Get it finished. Hold object. Ah, hang on. If player instance hold is not holding, we're gonna take those. Pop them in there. Otherwise, if it is holding, we do that. Player instance can hold. What's your opinion about the quality of my music? I think it's game ready, or does it sound too amateur to be in games? when I hear it, I picture like 2D, like either side scroller or like 2D platformer or top down 2D. Those are the first things that pop into my mind. They definitely work well for those types of games. Obviously dungeony type games, because that's based on the music and the naming and stuff. Sounds like you're targeting those dungeony type games. But yeah, it could definitely work with those types of games. I don't think it's amateurish at all. But again, Corvus, you have seen me attempt to make music, and I suck at it. So I can't tell you if it's too amateurish, but I can tell you that if I was making one of those types of games, I would use those. I'd be happy to use those songs. A bit pale, my friend. I'm always pale. What are you talking about? You want me to get more pale? You want me to get more pale? Bam! I'm more pale. Ooh, yeah. There's no cure or treatment for what hypno is. That's just a lost cause. Exactly. Exactly. No worries, Corvus. Keep it up. Tasty. So in take an item, that's what it's doing at the moment. Which means we need to have a look at idle item. No, switch into held. So let's have a look at held item. So this does a hold object. So need to do hold object. This is going to do hold array clear. Obviously, when we set this to null, it changes the state machines and stuff if the player's holding something. We go into here. When we hold the item, we append it to the array, reparent it to self. Actually, I get rid of this. Here we go. Hold max equals 5 if object is card pack, else 1. It's easy. About the music, when I played your game, all of the folks who were watching enjoyed the music. I just wanted to make a joke with the pale, because I colored you white. You're the one that gave me privilege, Kalina. Thank you. The music that I got, funnily enough, if you go to Open Game Art, might be .org. You go here, and you go browse, music, then you go CC0, and you search shop, you get shop theme. So shop theme, that's one of the songs that we've got. Then there was also and then there's urban shop. So shop theme and urban shop. They're the two songs that we got. And they're both CC0 licensed. Yeah. So Kalina, did you play the demo or the demo beta? Yeah. Because if all you did was install the demo, then that's the old version. I'm gonna get the updated demo put live once I have an updated trailer. So we might work on updating the trailer tomorrow. Might be the first thing we do. Normal, old demo? Yeah. The new demo is going to be so much better. So much better. You can actually get access to the new demo if you go into Steam and you go into properties and you select the beta branch and get the password from either Discord or Stoat, wherever you are. And then you'll be able to install the updated version. That's so much work. I mean, it's there for testing purposes. It's there to make sure things work before I put it live for everyone. Yeah, the password exists in the Bobble Shop chat. So whichever one you're in, if you just go to Bobble Shop Simulator category and you go into Bobble Shop chat, it'll be inside there. Password, so. Considering the state of the industry, any release can't be worse than what major game companies release. That's true. That's true. Especially for the price that I'm releasing it at. Yeah. Let's switch into that. We're just going to do that. Then we also need... Jesus Christ, there's so many players that held object is used. Let's update get interactions first. So we can do that. And we can take a break for the ads. Let's see if there's a new guess the game. You got viruses in your game? No. No, we just have bobbleheads that pop up and run around. Yeah. We don't use NPM in our game. So I forget what game this was. No, that's right. It was Guardians. Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy. That's right. I forgot that one. This one was... Oh, I feel like this was... What one? It was... Oh, it was one that I was never going to guess. Mafia 3, that's right. Yep. Where's the password? It's inside. If you go into Stoat or Discord, go to the Bobble Shop category and go into Bobble Shop chat. There's a channel Bobble Shop chat and grab that. Maybe I'm just dumb, but I can't find a Discord server. We're moving away from Discord, so I no longer have any Discord invite accessible. We're moving off Discord because Discord is being real shit. And all of the goddamn ads that they have in Discord now. Like, my god, I opened up Discord this morning. First thing, ad in the top right corner. Yeah, pop-up ad. I saw the same thing. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Discord spying on everyone with AI? Exactly. Exactly. That's why I'm just ditching it. Okay, we got 3 exclamations. I know these exclamations from somewhere. Showroom. Morsley. Accessing data. Not this, but it's not a Metal Gear. New objective, prepare the ambush. Steal and secure jewelry. Access the VIP showroom. No. Starbreeze Studios. Could be. Yeah, it looks like Payday. Yep. Banjo-Kazooie. I don't know. Mario. Okay. Spyro. Nope. Not Spyro, Banjo, or Super Mario. Why do I know those things? Oh! Oh my god, I've seen that guy. What's he from? Switching to Signal or what? Changing over to Stoat. Yeah. Oh, I know that skeleton from something. I know that death. I know that Reaper. It's not Grim Fandango, I don't think. Conquers. It is. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What is that? That's just dirt. That's just more dirt. Okay, now we've got some stuff. Ah, that's RimWorld. I noticed the characters with no legs or arms. Yep. Oh, there is so much in here that needs to change. Not holding. Okay. Okay, workbench area. Player, instance is holding, and if it's not holding, then we want to return, right? Yes. Not holding. Front is not bobble. It drops down. Down here, we have to do hold array front because we know that it is holding and it's holding a bobble. Not holding. Hold is holding. I don't have Stoke. I can't get any Discords. How do I get the password? I'm going to paste it here once. Now, this password only gives you access to the Discord, not the Discord, the demo beta branch. That's what it is. I haven't heard of Stoat. I'm reading about it now. It's basically just Discord. Get that. Go if place box. Clear that. Because place box will reparent it. Yeah. So I just need to clear that then. Get interactions. Interactable. Old array front. No. That's if is holding, else null. Got here is holding. There's a lot more to update through all of this than I thought. Yeah, we've got shelf. We'll do sales counter first. Stocked. You're hosting server yourself or using the server they run? I'm using the server they run. I'm not gonna host it myself just because that opens me up to a whole bunch of requirements. It's like if someone inside the Stoat server posts illegal content, I need to not only take that down and make it so that no one has access to it, but I also need to store it, store it in an isolated location with like make it hashed so that I can hand it over to law enforcement with an MD5 hash or something like that, being like, this is the data, this is hash, take it, and yeah, you gotta go through that whole, because there's specific ways you have to handle that stuff. so that it can be provided to law enforcement. Hypothetically, when I buy the game on Steam versus I donate the same amount here and you give me a Steam key, in which case you will get more money in the end. How would I get more money in the end if you donate the same amount here? I mean that's not a bad idea. I mean, is there a difference in fees? It depends how you do it. So, if you came here and if you came here and you gave me like what, $2.50 per tier 1 sub, say 4 tier 1 subs, I would get 50% of that, and then I would get taxed on that. Whereas the $10 US that Steam takes 30% of that, which would leave me with $7 that I would then get taxed on. Or you could do it through like a Pally GG donation of $10, and then I give you a Steam key. I don't know what Steam's terms of service are on that. I would have to look into that, Kalina, but you raise a good point. You raise a very good point. Can I have someone pay for a Steam key outside of Steam? I know they don't like it. It doesn't matter though, Duke. The terms of service is the same for everyone. So even if they don't care about small indies, it's still, yeah. As an idea, all Patreons or stuff get a key, you know what I mean? But that's more they're funding the development of the game. That would be akin to you donating now, and then I give you a Steam key once it's gone through. Like once I've finished it and released it. That's what it would be akin to. But if it gets released and then I do that, that's when it comes into question. Yeah. That is a good idea. Are developers allowed to sell keys? Edit, a very angry Reddit user, has noted that this question is marked as resolved. However, I'm sure there is more that can be said than a quote from Valve's docs. For example, if I was a developer and wanted to avoid Steam's cut, could I sell my game to be $15 on Steam and then sell Steam keys outside of Steam for $12.50, extra $2.50 after the cut? From memory, devs can mint and sell keys with no charge. Valve knows 90% of sales are on Steam's site app. Except from my understanding, keys need to sell for the same price as they do on Steam. If you sell the keys for $3.40, a similar discount must come to the Steam store within a reasonable time frame. As a developer, you are allowed to sell the keys however you want, and Valve will not get a cut. However, your standard non-discount price must be the same as what it is on the Steam store, and if you do provide a discount, then you must provide the same discount. So yeah, if I was like, sure, give me $10 through Pally GG, and like give me 10 USD or whatever it is in your currency, through Pally GG, and I'll give you a Steam key. I could do that. They have a limit on keys you can request, like 5,000. I don't know. Steam key Generation limit. Valve limits number of default Steam keys to 5,000 per game. Default Steam keys to 5,000 per game. Valve now mentions a specific number of default release keys, up to 5,000, any developer can get at launch to share them with Steam users or distribute their game on other digital stores and platforms. There is no guarantee that Valve will provide devs with additional keys, as all requests after the 5,000 baseline are reviewed on a case-by-case basis. Number of so-called beta package keys, which are intended for small beta tests and pre-launch access for the press or influencers, is now limited at 25. Okay, so yeah. That's fair. 5,000 keys is a hell of a lot for an indie? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I mean, we are talking about, what, 50 people who buy it here on stream? 5,000 will enough? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that's the thing, I was gonna set it up so that once the game releases, people can use channel points to, like, redeem a key. Yeah. So I'd be like, alright, it's been a year, we'll say 20,000 points per month that I've been building it. So 240,000 points. Yeah. Because you can easily make 20,000 points a month by watching. But yeah. Valve doesn't enforce TOS on that scale. In fact, they internally expect that behavior and expect everyone making a game more of a success benefits them. Yeah, everything making a game more of a success benefits them. That's true. That is true. Because they are product focused. Yeah. Which is good. Bobble stand, card holder, card pack. Instant hold. Hold array. Erase self. If player instance hold array is empty. Well, I mean, I don't need to do anything at that point. So I'm still unable to get Stoat running. I do have a non-standard setup, but as far as I can tell, nothing from my side is blocking anything here. What's the issue that you're getting? Because the email does take, like, from my experience, the email does take a while to get sent out. Coin the Git, compile a few machines. Are you using web-based, or have you installed a chat? Because I'm just using web-based. Primarily because I don't want to use too much Electron. Both, same error. Do you have the error message or a number? Collect. Held container. Yeah, that'll work. SFM anonymous. Uncaught in promise state. State must be online in order to transition. Currently ready. Could be a firewall. Let me see what happens if I reload the page. Go in my console. So you got the success email and you verified your email address to create your account, is that right? I would say try clearing your cache. Try clearing the browser cache for Stoke chat. And then see if that takes you through to the login page so you can log in. That causes more issues than you could imagine. Not just for Stoke, but for everything. Yeah, you don't want to try and open the WSS manually because that's the WebSocket. That's the WebSocket secure. So try it with both clients, Stoat and Revolt, and different browsers. Interesting. That is weird. That's very weird. I'm wondering if the login is currently down. Like if the login service is currently down. Or if they're currently having an issue with it. There's a JS error, I'll assume it's just the JS trying to connect non-HTTP ports and firewalls blocking it. It could be the WebSocket being blocked. Could be. I'm not sure about. I don't know what your firewall setup is, but because yeah, it would be happening on a different port, the 8080. Okay. This whole thing. Client is Windows firewall off. OpenSense and Pi-hole in front of that. Only blocking I can find. There's a strange one, 57621 UDP from client to client. Not to WAN or WAN to. Interesting. G'day, Katie. How you doing, you dunt? Welcome in. You having a fantastic week? I need to remember to install my Pi 0W2. It lacks full upgrade, like other Pis, for me at least. Well, yes and no. So you're having an okay week. Some yes, some no. Managed to gain sepsis last week, and this week, a middle ear infection. I think my immune system is low. Maybe. I would suggest the consumption of alcohol, but I don't think that's what you're supposed to do with a weakened immune system. I can't drink on ADHD meds. Ugh. I'll be seeing people in my apartment and talking to them. Those are just your friends. Pi-hole needs a deep packet filter. Stupid in-stream ads are annoying. Imaginary ones? Hey. If you see them and you hear them and you can interact with them, are they any less real than people that are... You know, are they any... You know what I mean. I hate hard coding in my life. Oh, it's a triple jump. G'day, you get dunce. How you doing? How the bloody hell are yous? Welcome in. We're rewriting our entire hold. Our entire hold process, like holding on to stuff. Thank you for the follow. You fantastic gedunt. Hope you're having a good night. Hope it's been fantastic. What's up? Not much. What's up with you? Colorado Sniper wants to collaborate, apparently. Me and ADHD meds are cracked anyway. Fair. I take caffeine pills instead of ADHD meds. They are cheaper. Probably not as healthy for you. Okay. Probably not as healthy. The amount of times I've accidentally clicked on the collaboration thing because Twitch will like jump my UI around and be like, you want to click here. It's like, no, I don't. No, I don't. Stop scrolling things and moving the UI when I'm trying to select someone to watch, you prick. Most of them suck. In early 2000s, I was in a test program for a drug called atomoxetin. Some good shit with side effects though. Never heard of that drug. I'm really glad that I don't need any sort of daily meds other than my asthma preventative. Because my god, like the asthma preventative enough. That's enough. That's like $35-40 a month. Ugh. Specifically designed for a heavy case of ADHD and Tourette's. My golly gosh. My golly gosh. What are you doing for the rest of the night there, Triple? What do you got going on? So I'm rewriting all of this stuff here. Because we've created a hold container. And that hold container gives us a hold array, a hold max, line item, all this stuff. It basically controls what the player's holding and how many of that thing they can hold. So if we want, like if we're holding holding multiple things, then they like get positioned accordingly. So, yeah, card packs, you can hold 5 of them. Perfect. I need to copy this stuff, like the hold rotation stuff into there. But yeah, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. We're not holding, we do that. Hold is not holding. Not holding, or we're holding card correct. That's good enough for now. This one here be hold, get hold object. That should be fine. You're doing Chinese on Duolingo. Now, when you say Chinese, do you doing Cantonese, Mandarin, Cantonese, Mandarin, or is there like But I don't know which one's Chinese simplified or Chinese traditional. Is Mandarin simplified or traditional? Or is that something else completely? Trying to get a Chinese girlfriend or boyfriend. This is player states. Character is holding. Pop all this in. This is GD script, Colorado. It's specific for the Godot engine. But I want to go there next time I travel. Smart. Smart. I feel like what I should do is change this to do holding interactable. It's character hold. Get held object. But I don't want it to pop the back. I'll do that. And what we do is we change this to go holding. Holding. So we have that set up. Hold is holding. Yeah. Take that and pop it there. No. Actually, yes. We can go else. Do that. Get rid of that. Yeah. That's using your noggin. Yeah. GD script. Oh my god. Oh my Godot. Downloading 80 gigabyte OS sound effects right now. Oh, 80 gigabytes of sound effects. God damn. How many sound effects do you need? Sounds like you've gotten a Humble Bundle. fight for your friends. Be interesting. Learn to make games in Godot with Game Dev TV. Ooh. Let's see what these two are. My Pi is 0WV 1.1, not 2. Ouch. Ouch. What's up, USA? How are ya? Yes, we got Godot. Learn to make games in Godot Game Dev TV. I'm currently doing the Game Dev TV modeling stuff. It's very good. So if anyone's looking to learn Godot, this can be a good intro for you. Seems to be the client, different client and same network works as expected. Interesting. Not a humble bundle. I'm downloading the Sonus free GDC releases for the years 2023 forward 6. God damn. Let's see what we have here. Fortify your asset library with this mega bundle of top-notch audio and video kits designed to save you time and effort. Add dynamic bursts of action with amazing adventure kits. Make your spellcasters' magical attacks pop with VFX. So I want to know, what format are they? It's Unity. So it's the Unity asset store stuff. Yeah. If anyone's using Unity, here you go. Yeah. Can't complain. Redoing some character meshes so they'll fit goods without a bunch of garbage clipping through. Smart. I already know that seems like Python, the only I code. GD script was designed to be Python-esque. It was designed to be easy for people to pick up and use. There's an exporter tool for Unity to Godot. There is, but that's time and effort. CBF. Road of least resistance for me. He says before he goes and starts modeling things in Blender himself. Because that's the road of least resistance, apparently. Don't know what it could be since it doesn't work in different browsers, the download clients. So it must be something blocking it deep down somewhere. That is odd. That is odd. As is tradition. That delivery box is holding and hold get held object. Get held object is not collectible card. What if instead of having you as that, if I make you a variable, and I do that, move you up here. Still doing the same logic, but it just looks a bit cleaner. That's a lot easier to update. That's actually a lot easier to keep everything the same. Now, should that be getting the object and returning it? Like, should it be removing it? I think so. As someone always avoided BIM, why is the line numeration so weird? Talking this side here. So there's keys that you can use. So if I press Y, like if I press YY, oh, actually let me go here first. So if I press YY, it copies the current line. But if I want to copy this entire function block, then I can press Y, and then I look down, there's 13 lines of code underneath it. So including this line, I type 14 J for down. And now I've copied those 13 lines of code from where I am. Or I can do Y14 up, and it copies those number of lines up. Also, I think it's like, if I want to go to line 150, I do that. I just type the line number, GG, and it jumps me there. I think there's also a way to navigate up a certain number of lines. So if I do I think if I do 10G up, it takes me up 10 lines. So I can jump a certain number of lines. Like, say I want to go to the start of func save, I go G14. Hang on. I think that just did G4. Oh no, that's right. I need to do 14G down. Not G14 down. 14G, then 14G up. So it just helps you identify how many lines down and up and across and all that stuff that you want to go. That's all. You can change that as well, so that it just displays the number of lines. Like, just displays the line number itself, without how many before and below. That is an option. now we've got shelf. Which should be pretty easy to update. And after we do all of this, I'm going to have to go through and update the logic for the card packs to allow multiple. No. Go. Is that reparents? Yeah. God damn it. So we get the held object. Pop back. What up, Colorado? How you doing? Welcome in. Give us all the details of what you were streaming. I'm fighting my way through an update that has currently broken a lot of stuff. And it's taking me a bit longer than I thought it would. There's going to be a lot of stuff broken after I fix it all too. But that's okay. We can do some play testing, we can update stuff, we can... Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Old object. Bulge. There we are. Easy. Easy done. Alright. This is what I'm battling with. All because I've decided that I want the player to be able to hold up to 5 card packs at once. That's an effort, I tell you. If you're in normal mode in Neovim, you can just type the line number, press enter, and go to that line. Nope. 1-4 enter. No. 1-0 enter. That takes me down 10 lines. 1-0 shift enter. Yeah. Type 25. 2-5. I've typed 2-5. Enter. See how it took me down 25 lines? Watch. Watch. We're on line 210. 2, 5, enter. Line 235. And that was 25GK. Up. Yeah. I'm a dev noober. That's fine. That's fine. We're all noobs at some point. You're learning. That's the key. That's not everything, is it? Oh shit, it's everything. Okay. Hold objects. Idle container. Player instance hold can hold self. If it can't hold it. Oh, we got ads coming in. Character. We can't hold it, we return, and then we do hold it. I think that's the big thing right there. Gonna be a lot of validating that needs to happen here. A lot of testing. Because I'm pretty sure I've broken 90% of this stuff. Oh. Get rid of those. Alright. Ads hitting. Whoops. Actually, do I have a new Wordle yet? I don't think I do. Yeah, okay, I don't. Damn it. Damn it. Alright. The Walking Dead Season 1. We are looking for a game that has single player and something else. Medal. Oh, no, it's not Medal of Honor. Legend of Zelda. Rare time, I don't know. It is Nintendo. It's not an RPG. It's not a shooter. Okay, so it's on the GameCube. Pikmin. Isometric bird. Fucking hell. What is this game? I'm a trader anyway. I changed Helix. Yuck. Am I allowed to shout out a bug in your Stoat server rules? What's a bug in my Stoat server rules? Hey! They are here. Woot woot. We have a book here. Rules. Right there. It's gonna be that. It's gonna be that, isn't it? Done. Are we? And your rules still referring to your Discord server on an NFT crypto thingy, and in a few other places. Yeah, there was a few other places. Not Zelda, perhaps Baldur's. Nah, because it's on the GameCube. It's not on PC, and I know Baldur's Gate was on PC. It's between 2002 and 2006. Headed to bed. Have a good sleep, cowboy. I hope you get enough rest. My inner monk was furious. That could be Paper Mario. No. It's not an RPG. It's not a strategy. It's not a shooter. It's not a puzzle. It's a business sandbox on GameCube. Or the Wii. It could also be PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Smash? Nah, it's isometric bird view. Viva Pinata. Damn. 2002, 2005. It is a sim. It's a sim business sandbox. Yeah, it's developed and published by Nintendo. That's a good point. Is it Nintendogs? It won't be Nintendogs. Nintendo Land. Because it's nothing Mario or Zelda related. That Animal Crossing had any sim stuff. I mean, technically, it is an Animal Crossing. But which one? I don't know. Animal Crossing, Amiibo Festival, City Folk, or New Leaf, or Wild World. I don't know. I do not know. Let's just go City Folk. Wild World. There you go. It was the Nintendo DS and the Wii U. Oh shit. There you go. There you have it. Close. Totally close. Totally. If it's null, build object, build object. Build object is null. Build object. Back. Build object. Build object. It's null. Ooh, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. You're fantastic. You're done. I hope you're having a good night, or day, or afternoon, or whatever it is that you're doing. Do that. By the way, I found that screaming UDP thing. That one, which wanted to send stuff. It was Spotify. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for the water, Fanson. Much appreciated. Honestly, I don't have the best diet out there. Like, at least twice a week, I'll have like pizza or burgers, and like noodle box once a week, something like that. And the rest of the time is just like, you know, I'll cook stuff. And I have like a bunch of crackers throughout like the hot sauce and whatnot. And I got blood tests the other week, just as a part of like the you're 35, let's do blood test thing. I haven't got a call. That was like over 2 weeks ago now. I haven't been called. So I assume everything's good. A call from the doctor. Like my GP hasn't called me to go, hey, we need to talk. You know, your cholesterol's too high, or your vitamin D's too low, or your potassium's too low, or your iron's low, or you've got diabetes, or I haven't had any of that. Yeah, GP, general physician. Yeah. So I guess I just keep doing what I'm doing, and I'll be good. I like it. I'm sure the next time I go in for like an asthma refill, like a preventative refill or something, they'll have something for me and be like, so go outside into the sun. You really need to start doing that. And that's when I politely inform them to go to hell. I'm on the verge of winter anyway. Yes. Yes, we are. I just went into an emergency meeting because a machine crapped out and was told to fix it. Turns out the firewall isn't even set to remote into it. I love Corpo Live. No waiting for the corporate machine to slowly process the firewall exception settings. Filing to be done once it's clear who can actually approve it. Yay! Have a good one, Colorado. Thanks for the raid. Much appreciated as always. I can't stand Corpo Life. Cannot stand it. But I may have to go back to it at some point. Who knows? Who knows? Who would I call yellow? I mean, I would still stream. I would still stream. It would just be less. I told everyone to wish list Bobblehead, and at least people who played Supermarket Simulator did so. Nice. Nice. Maybe give enough wiggle room to avoid Corpo for a while. I have enough to avoid Corpo for at least another 3 years at this point. What up, Munglo? How you doing? But yeah. I need this here. In here. Object. Hold offset. Hold rotation. We go. Object position Z. Multiply equal. Hold array size. So we do that. We do that, but that's only if it's inside tree. Add child self. I should go full-time solo game dev too, even though I won't make money, just for the peace of mind. I did it because I didn't want to renew my web dev contract. And I wanted to spend like 3 to 6 months just learning some programming stuff. And I was like, why don't I stream that while I do it? And now here I am, almost 2 years later, still going. Streaming without Tourette's. Streaming with Tourette's is bad. No, it's not. No, it's not. Have you not seen Sweet Anita? Have you not seen them? They got Tourette's. They stream. They make YouTube videos. Yeah. We do that. Then we gotta set up this. If you're a young female and good looking, you can have all the Tourette's you want, I would assume. I mean, you're not wrong. That is very true. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. Also, I do not have super entertaining personality. I am either focused and quiet or have tics. That's fair. If I do this, kill that. Now if I take this, oh, if it's inside the tree. It's not a delivery box. Ooh, thank you for the follow. You fantastic Gaduntical. You having a good day, are you, Based? How'd you go with the game jam? How'd the game jam go? Tell us about it. Give us a link to your game. Where is it? Where's the result? We must have it. I think that'll work. I think I can get rid of these now. I do need this. Ow. Corpo solution. An admin will now RDP into the machine and screen share the whole thing. Why doesn't the admin fix it? They are the admin. Why do you have to fix it? If you don't have access to the machine, you shouldn't be required to fix it. That is ridiculous. BRB or maybe not, we'll see. Hopefully we'll see you soon, Duke. So I need to do something similar to this. Signal. Object held. Ooh, thank you for the follow too. Much appreciated. Make sure this is very important, all of you people that have followed. Go up to your bosses. Oh damn, we're getting raided. What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. I was just saying, everyone that follows is a Gedunt. And as a Gedunt, you should go up to your employers, your co-workers, your HR representative, and say, "G'day, I'm a Gedunt." Feel free to explain it or not. How we doing, Nurstal? How are ya? And what were you up to, Kuvi? What were you doing? I'm, rebuilding my entire holding logic. The entire game is broken at the moment and can't be played. So, that's where I'm at. That is where I'm at. Yep. Setting this up here. So we do like well, like, I think I can change this. Like, I can check this. I'm gonna do that for now. Shit. Actually, I should. I've changed. Yeah, cool. Changed it. Held is null. So I need to go through. Go like this. That. Admin sends some esoteric fifth-party open-source fork tool for screen share that only works from his network. What's wrong with people? I would not accept that. I would refuse that. I'd say, no, I'm not accepting this for security reasons. That is unsafe. We are not doing that shit here. Alright? Alright? And if they don't like it, they can take it up with management and explain to them why they're doing it. Let's see. It's not like the whole company is using Teams. It sounds like your network admin is using Linux. That they may be using Gen 2. Which remote access tool do you prefer? None. I don't use remote access tools. I don't install them. I don't do any of that. They just are allowed to use whatever they like. Doesn't sound very corpo. Sounds like small company shenanigans. Okay, that's looking fine. 1 to 2k people. Okay. I mean, for my personal use, I use SSH, but to support others, I prefer Rust Desk. If I'm helping others, I'm not doing it remotely, because the people that I'm assisting in those instances are generally terrible at explaining tech things. So I'd rather just be in front of the computer doing it. Yeah. And I use SSH for like my private server for like Git and things like that. But I don't use it for anything else. Oh. Held object is null. Held object is null. Held object is null. One friend was only a walk away, so I just went around and hung about whilst the slow ass Windows work went brr. Yuck. In this case, fixing via SSH isn't an option as the software is GUI based for customers. I mean, you can set up a... Actually, no. You need a specific thing for that. Yeah, never mind. Ignore me. The whole software is GUI controlled. Yeah. Even the back end. Yeah. But I was just thinking, like, there are kind of ways to get that, to get a visual, like a GUI over SSH, but that requires other stuff. Under special circumstances, you could tunnel a VNC through SSH. Yeah. SSH-X would be messy. Yeah. Now I get the admin. Now I got the admin's phone. Have to call him. Great. And it's the Grumpy God Complex kind of admin. I mean, just make sure they're aware that if they don't assist you, that they're going to have to explain to management why this thing isn't fixed. And then just be a real pain in the ass to them. Take them down a peg or two. Hydrate? Wardstone? The f*** are you doing here? How are ya? How's New Zealand treating you? Doing good. NZ still doing okay? Have been? I've been good. I've been good. I'm reworking my entire hold functionality. So that we can hold multiple of the card packs. And I'm just basically cleaning things up now. Getting rid of things that I don't need. Changing things out for other stuff that I want, need. Yeah. Scary part? Nah. Nah, it ain't scary. It's easy stuff. Will it break during the tidy? No one knows. Oh, it's already in a broken state. There we go. Tidy is usually where I jump to the next project. Now, we're going to have this game finished up by end of May. All the code will be finished by end of April. Okay. That's all fine. That's all good. That's all looking good there. Beautiful. Code object not null. End of April was a choice. I believe in you. I mean, I've already got most of it done. So, yeah. Yeah, so if code object is not null, that held object not null. Held object not null. Let's do that. That's easier. All right. I think I can actually just do hold array, pop back. Oh, no. No. Yeah. We do that because it may not place it. At which point we don't want to do that. object not null. All right. That. I think we're good. We need this. We get rid of that. And we go signal is holding on and we do is holding emits true. Is holding emits node object not null. That'll give us a true and a true or false. Because held objects going to return null if the array is empty, otherwise it returns the last one. Cool. We are all learning. Constantly. If you don't, you aren't doing it right. I mean, I guess. Crabs, how are ya? I'm pretty sure you don't sleep. Well, hell. If you saw my subathon last year, you would know that's a lie because I was sleeping just back there. Yeah. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Oh, actually, I need to go helpers try connect. Hold is holding to is holding take this, pop it here, go. Now, see if there's any errors. There's no errors. The game runs. It loads. There we go. All right, is holding display 29. Alright. That should be all. That should be all. Ah, okay. So when I pick it up a second time, I can't place it. Alright, so we do have a bit of a bug. We have a little bit of a bug. That type of thing, we're going to fix up tomorrow. We're going to fix that up tomorrow. Primarily because, like, it's 9 p.m. I need to get ready for bed so that I can get up in 10 and be streaming in 10 hours. Not even get up in 10 hours. I need to be awake like an hour and 15 minutes before I start stream. Yeah? So, yeah. It's 9 hours. By the time I get ready for bed and go to sleep, it'll be like 7.5, 8 hours. Oddly specific amount of time. My alarm goes off at 5:45 a.m. And then I have another alarm that goes off at 5:50 a.m. And then I'm usually out of bed by like 10 past 6. Yeah. I am an oddly specific floating head. I am oddly specific for a floating head. This is very true. Super duper true. So what we'll do tomorrow is we will get the we'll get this tested. We'll get all the holding logic fixed back up and working as it was before I rewrote it all. And then we can move on to setting up NPC personalities so that they influence how much money they will accept in a trade and all that type of stuff. And then once we've got that done, we can build the review system. So customers leaving reviews for the store, stuff like that. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have all the code finished by the end of this month. And then we go on to, is it normal that most police guys pay cash? I mean, it's more common that customers will pay with cash. Yes. Yes. I will catch yous tomorrow morning. Have a good one, you gadunts.